When earlier you mentioned about like collectives, right, existing, and then it feels like they are like in their own clique, right? I feel like a lot of times people will say like it's like scene fragmentation. Let's just say okay, there's three collective A, B, and C, right?
Yeah.
And then we are like talking about collective is like kind of like fragmenting the scene. Everybody's just in their own clique, right?
Yeah.
Why are they are not mixing together?
Okay.
Yeah. But then the thing is like, can you imagine if there were no collectives, right? It's just one big thing and everybody's supposed to come together, right? Then there might not be as many people coming out. Because I guess collective in a way, right, groups people that are alike and people that can tolerate each other.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So that's correct. And I tell you something about collective. A collective is a chance for me personally. I will attend. I try. Usually I go quietly and attend a few collective gigs. It's for me to see who are the new young talents, because that's where you source them, right? And you look at it and go like, okay, I want to book this fella for behind the green door. I'm going to book this fella for opening for this DJ. Or I tell James Silver or whoever, I get this guy, I heard him play, he or she, like I heard her play, she killed it, right? Yeah. So I think one other thing about collectives is like, it's important because weirdly, it allows you to actually pick them up. I don't know why. It's like, it's not scene fragmentation. I don't know why. That's quite a cool term. But, but I don't know, man. I think it's very important to have collectives. I don't know why, because I think they push boundaries. And you're right. I think people don't come out if you don't push boundaries. Because some people want that boundary pushing. Right? There's some parties I go and I'm like, wow. Like the ice cream started doing a 1,200 packs at, wow, respect and kudos to them, man. I think, people can hate all you want, but hey, they're doing something, man. They're moving our scene. I think at the end of the day, collectives, I think we can work better for sure. We can have a bit more of a union and unity, right? But yeah, I think collectives are important. I know people will argue me and say, "Oh, you practice. They're like they think they're better than this crew." I think that's where that
Rivalry.
Yeah, and it's going to look at the end of the day. If you're creative, you're going to have a creative ego, lah. There's no DJ I met that doesn't have a creative ego.
Yeah.
Right. I met even myself included, and at least I'm going to be real. Like, have I gone to a set and said like, I don't like this music, DJ is so cheesy, blah, blah. Have I done that before? Fuck yeah. Right. And if a DJ tells me like, oh, I've never done that before, please. Everybody's got comments, opinions. And you not because you hate them, it's just your creative ego.
What you stand for.
Yeah, and you need it. You really need to showcase this. So these collectors really need to keep at it. They can be a bit, look, we can work better together, but yeah.
So, from what I know, some club owners, bookers, they are complaining that, okay, all these collectives, because collective is easier to form now more than ever because of social media and all the youths are just willing to try new things, right? Group together, form a group, and then they call themselves a collective. But then the thing is like, everybody thinks that they are the best, like everybody thinks that they are better than everybody, right? So, okay, I want to charge more. And then oftentimes, venue and collective just cannot work together. Do you face that issue when you're working with collective, especially younger ones?
I don't really face that because maybe I got a bit of gravitas in the Singapore scene. Meaning I got a bit of like cred lah for me to go and hang like, no way, man, like fuck you. So what, can be a bit firm with them. And if one thing about me is like, you can ask people like, I'm a bit more like, I'm a business owner at times when I book you. Right, and I can be the DJ. But majority of the time, I'm a business owner, so I'm very straightforward. And I'm like, yeah, if I book you, you want this amount of money, what value do you bring?
Yes.
I don't need you to pack up my place. Please, don't get me wrong. I don't need you to pack 1,000 people, and you know what I mean, right? If you can, then go and open your own club, and that's what I did. So
that's exactly what Deepak said.
Yeah. And that's why I did, because at one point I was playing, and I saw a lot of people coming for me. I go open 1980. I got my friends come and support me. But your friends should never be your core group customer. That's another business thing altogether. But it should be your icing on the cake. Remember that?
Yes.
Never your core,
So what's your core?
Your
general
core,
public.
Yeah, must be your general public. And you must remember this. The public, like any DJs out there, like they must remember this. When you play out, right, play out to the audience always. You must remember that. Because my database or my fan base right now grows because I'm playing certain sounds that culturally is hitting the general audience, I don't want to use the word commercial, but my music is accessible. I don't know if you've heard me play, but I'm a bit accessible.
Gray area, half.
I'm half. So people always call me like, bro, you touch it, but you don't really go there. you know, and Sabah I echo, then I'll get into drum bass. But I think it's so important. Like at the end of the day, when you go in there, you take charge of the crowd, you know what to do. You look at you just know, you need to read the room and know. And once you win them, right, I think once they trust you as a DJ, they'll let you take them for a ride. And that's where education can take place.
Yes, yes.
That's
yes,
what I
yes,
feel.
Yes, yes,
The problem is I feel like a lot of them don't do that now. Right? They come in straight, want to fucking bang it out. So people are like, you know.
Correct,
Right?
correct. Nowadays, so many people just want to show what they have.